Matarbari LNG terminal to be closed to restore full capacity. Nothing suspicious about Raw Chief's visit, Info Advisor. BNP yet to finalize presidential polls candidate. Those were the headlines. Good evening, viewers. I'm Riti Prova with English Bulletin. It is likely that floating LNG terminal in Matarbari will be closed down again to restore its full functional capacity. State Minister for Energy and Mineral Resources Anindo Islam Amit made the disclosure at a seminar of Forum for Energy Reporters of Bangladesh on Tuesday. Addressing the same event, Minister for Power, Energy and Mineral Resources Iqbal Hassan Mahmud Tuku said, government will welcome private investment in the energy sector. He also said the government is working for finding a sustainable solution to energy crisis. There is nothing suspicious about India's Raw Chief's visit to Bangladesh. Prime Minister's Information Advisor Dr. Zahidur Rahman made the remark at the conference room of Press Information Department on Tuesday. In reply to a question, Dr. Zahidur Rahman said Prime Minister Tariq Rahman has been invited to attend upcoming BRICS summit in India as a BIMSTC chairman, not as the Prime Minister. Whether he will go to India on a bilateral tour, it is yet to be decided. July Mass Uprising Memorial Museum will remain open for school children free of ticket once in a week, PM's Information Advisor added. BNP is yet to finalize the candidate for presidential polls. The 23rd presidential polls of the country will take place from 2 p.m. up to 5 p.m. on August 20. Chief Whip of the Treasury Bench Nurul Islam Moni made the disclosure after a preparatory meeting on the presidential polls presided over by Acting Speaker Barrister Kaisar Kamal. Chief Whip, Opposition Chief Whip, Election Commission Secretary were present at Tuesday's meeting at the National Parliament. Later, Chief Whip Nurul Islam Moni briefed the media. He said the Election Commission will call a special meeting and CEC will work as returning officer. The opposition party has expressed disappointment for not holding presidential polls in the light of July Charter. A delegation of American Chamber of Commerce paid a courtesy call on Prime Minister Tariq Rahman on Tuesday. The meeting took place at the boardroom of the Cabinet Division at Tuesday afternoon. The 8-member AmCham delegation was led by its President Syed Mohammad Kamal. The delegation told the Prime Minister the new committee of AmCham is working to attract more US investment in Bangladesh and boosting trade ties of Bangladesh and US. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman told the AmCham delegation right now investment-friendly atmosphere prevails in Bangladesh. President of Asia Pacific region of Visa, the global financial technology organization, Stephen Carpin, has paid a courtesy call on Prime Minister Tariq Rahman. The meeting took place at the Prime Minister's office at the Cabinet Division of the Secretariat on Tuesday. Stephen Carpin told the Prime Minister that his organization Visa is keen to expand investment and business in Bangladesh. The Prime Minister discussed expansion of use of Visa card in Metro Rail, Elevated Expressway, Toll Plaza and various other government and private facilities with Stephen Carpin. Now a short break. We will be back soon with Assad get death sentence for crimes against humanity. Welcome back. You're watching English Bulletin. Now news around the world. Syria's former president Bashar al-Assad, his brother former army commander Maher al-Assad, and southern Dera province former political security chief Atif Najib have been sentenced to death after being convicted of crimes during the country's civil war. Criminal court in Damascus on Tuesday found crimes committed by Bashar's government in Dera in 2011 amounted to crimes against humanity. Bashar, who toppled in 2024 and now lives in exile in Russia, found guilty of premeditated murder, torture and crimes against humanity, while Maher, living in Russia, found guilty for murder, torture and incitement to murder. Najib's crimes include intentional killing of children under 15 and torture leading to death. Najib was tried in person while Bashar Maher were tried in absentia. So far, 132 people died as the largest 7.4 magnitude earthquake struck in the western Colombia. 570 others injured. The death toll is likely to rise with more feared trapped under collapsed buildings. President Abelardo de la Espriella declared state of emergency. The quake struck at the depth of 103 kilometers in Choco province and the epicenter was located near San Jose del Palma village. The tremor was felt strongly across an enormous area stretching for hundreds of miles across western Colombia. Many of the deaths have been concentrated in the city of Pereira in Colombia's coffee-growing region, with surrounding cities and Valle del Cauca region also hit hard. Rescue workers are continuing intensive rescue operations to save those trapped under collapsed buildings. President Donald Trump said he will demand Iran pay compensation for the deaths of thousands of U.S. soldiers for decades. In Truth Social post, Trump wrote he was issuing demand for war reparations in response to Iranian negotiators making similar claims for damages for a 5-month war, killed thousands and devastated Iran's military and economy. He said compensation should be paid for all who killed and gravely wounded with Iran's strikes and conflicts led initially by General Soleimani, including victims' families on USS Cole and thousands killed in combat. Additionally, Iran should pay compensation to families of hundreds of thousands innocent protesters killed over the last 50 years. U.S. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer accused President Trump of lacking strategy and discipline in his war on Iran while endangering American troops and driving up prices. In a post on X platform on Tuesday, Schumer criticized Trump's leadership, criticized Trump's military actions against Iran. He wrote, "Trump got into an illegal war with Iran and is losing his war." He also stated Trump entered the conflict without an exit plan and now has no way out of the war. Schumer stressed that Trump lacks a coherent strategy on negotiation skills, which puts American service members in danger and raises consumer cost.
They're against hearing Trump and Hegseth lie about casualties, and they're definitely...
Before ending the bulletin, top stories once again. Matarbari LNG terminal to be closed to restore full capacity. Nothing suspicious about RAW Chief's visit, info advisor. BNB yet to finalize presidential polls candidate. Assad get death sentence for crimes against humanity. That's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for being with us.